10 million 10 million naira contract. This time around, hunger will not kill you, but you will end up in jail. That is Benny telling his father that 10 million naira contract. This time around, hunger will not kill you, but you will end up in jail, and no one will come out to bail you out. That is Benny telling his dad, and then his dad had to reply her that I will not go in jail, but your mother is the one who is going to go to jail. And Benny had to reply him that my mother can never end up in jail. Now, where we have started, Jonathan came back at home. He came back, and then Teresa told her, Joe, you are home. Then Jonathan had to reply her, Big Joe. And then Teresa told her, Big Joe, you are home. Then how was the things going? Then Jonathan started saying, you know what, Teresa, I'm looking for 10,000 million naira. That is the money I'm looking for. And then Teresa asked her, what money for what? But that is a huge big money. And then Jonathan had to tell her that once I get that money, trust me, I'm going to be that Big Joe again, because my friend Emeka has brought me a deal of 10 million naira. Once I get that money, I'm going to sign a contract with Emeka's friend, and that is what Emeka has told me. But before this guy doing even all these things, he did not do any research to find out whether is the contract really on or no. Is the site really there or not? Because before investing your money, before putting a huge money and even to sell what you have, first investigate, you find out whether that contract is it real or not. Because most of the people nowadays are scammers. For you may think that Emeka is your friend without knowing that Emeka is your worst enemy. So Jonathan had to tell Teresa that you have to trust me once I get that money. But Teresa was like, that is a huge big money. But before that, her daughter was listening, and then she had to calm down, saying that 10 million naira. This time around, hunger will not kill you, but you will end up in jail. That is the girl telling the father that this time around you will end up in jail and no one will come to bail you out. Then Jonathan told her that your mother is the one who is going to end up in jail, and the daughter had to reply him that my mother can never end up in jail, because for her, she can never do such a mistake at all. Then Teresa told the daughter that, why do you say that? Then the girl had to tell her, have you ever seen anything daddy does and succeeds? He is going to end up in jail. It is not because I don't like father, but for him, ever he makes a mistake and also is going to do the same mistake again, but you will end up in jail. So Jonathan had to chase this girl away, according to the words she was telling him. But Jonathan, one day or one time, she will sit and listen to the words, because the girl had to tell her, if you have said Emeka, that is your worst enemy, that is a devil. And Jonathan had to reply her, why did you hate that guy so much? Why did you hate Emeka so much? Because Emeka is my best friend, Emeka is my friend, but why do you hate him so much? We are on the series called Most Scary Marriage Ever Found on Mr. Array. Ariachan, and here we do reviews and recaps. Tell me where you are watching from. I will send greetings to you in my next video. I send greetings to people from Chicago, USA, Cecilia from Bushenyi, Uganda. I send greetings to you, people from Antigua, people from Canada, people from North Charleston, South Carolina, people, Grace from Cameroon, Wumaluso from Sierra Leone, people from Zambia, people from Europe, people from St. Lucia, people from Dallas, Texas, Cecilia from Bushenyi, Uganda, Modesti Musa from Malawi, and people from Panama, people from St. Vincent, people from Botswana, and people from Boston, people from Rwanda, Kigali, Lorina. I send greetings to you, and Jenny Sabaha from Sierra Leone, people from Malawi, Rose from Jamaica, people from Gabon, people from the natural highlands of the Caribbean, Dominic, and people from Bahamas, people from beautiful Barbados, Mildred from Namibia, Pastor Anna from Sierra Leone, Mary from Caribbean of Trinidad, people from Haiti, and people from Canada. I all send greetings to you. Tonya from Appleville, Jacksonville from Florida. I all send greetings to you, people from Guyana, Priscilla from Zealand, people from Somalia, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Lagos, Trinidad, Connecticut, USA, Irene from USA. I all send greetings to you, and thanks for the amazing support, and I really do appreciate it. As we go to Big Joe, and this man maybe is the one who is supposed to give him a contract. This is the guy Emeka connected to him, but we have seen this guy is with Emeka, and they are all, for what is telling Jonathan, they are all even false. But what we know, Jonathan right now, he only wants to get the 50,000 million naira within a week, without asking himself, why doesn't Emeka invest that money so that he can get that money per week? Because Emeka also wants that deal. No one can come and tell you that invest that money. You think that for him, he wants to be in that situation he is. Before you do anything, first think about yourself. But on Jonathan, he thinks that Emeka is a good friend of his. And then Jonathan had to tell him about the material, what. Then the guy told him, I want good quality. Then he told him, then when should I supply? Then Jonathan, then this guy had to tell him within 5 days. Within 5 days, everything is going to be done. Jonathan, without knowing that everything he is doing, he is not going to be paid at all. He is not going to be paid. But for him, the way he is thinking, the way he thinks that Emeka is a good friend, without even knowing that Emeka is a worst enemy. Remember, Jonathan had the opportunity to sell his car and start his own business, but he refused from day one to sell the car. He said, I can never sell my baby. I can never do that. But right now, he has decided to put his car to someone, even he doesn't, even to the deal, he is not sure that it is going to work out. But when he had the 50,000 million naira per week, he thought that he is going to become a big Joe, that if you put 10,000 million naira and you are going to get 50,000 million naira, that means he is going to be coming back, without knowing that that is his downfall. We are on the series called The Most Scary Marriage Ever, found on Mr. Ariachan, and here we do reviews and recaps. Thanks guys for watching.